One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to beautiful Boone, North Carolina, Kid Brewer Stadium, home of the App State Mountaineers. As we'll see the number 18 team in the country, the James Madison Dukes, squaring off with another Sun Belt foe, the Appalachian State Mountaineers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Dukes will get us started with the opening kickoff. Here he comes with the return. He steps out of bounds just across the 20 at the 21. Decent starting field position here. Leaves it with the back. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up, get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Sends it back in motion. Dropping back, it's Swan. Got him downfield. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. Curl route seems simple, but when you time it like that so it's right on him, man, that's a tough play to stop.
And give the receiver a lot of credit, too, because he knew where the sticks were. He got his depth on the route, and then he came back to the football. All young receivers can learn from this guy right here. Come back to the ball and help your quarterback out.
They go to the ground. Fights off the defender. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
Well, this guy's a backup maybe for a reason, because on his first carry of the game, he puts the ball on the ground. If you don't have ball security, your coaching staff doesn't trust you to get it done.
Great place to start for this offense. They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the grab on the left. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
The Duke with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24, first down. They'll try to get outside. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, they're trying to go toss in the field and get that running back out into space to use his speed, but the defense looked like they were already lined up expecting that play, and they force a negative.
Dukes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Running back searching for a hole. And he'll be smacked to the ground.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if the offense was going to be able to dig themselves out of this hole, but on 2nd in California, they dial up the running play, now setting up 3rd and short.
The Appalachians stayed faithful, raising the roof and trying to help the Mountaineers on 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Barnett. Makes the grab. That's where they'll mark him. A very productive play and a 1st down.
How nice is it in this offense to have a tight end like that guy that can come up with plays for you all over the field? We just saw the big 3rd down catch. He set him up here in the red zone. I like going back to him, maybe lining him and flexing him outside, getting a one-on-one opportunity for him to use his size advantage.
The Dukes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Oh, and he thought he might be able to wiggle his way into the end zone, but they knock him down at the 3.
A nice job by the defense with the edges. They try the touch pass on 1st and goal. Nice job setting the edge, not letting him get outside, making the good tackle, force the 2nd down and goal.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Wants to go up top. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, James Madison. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Barnes. Stopped at the 26, brought it out in the end zone, picked up an extra yard. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute and you've got to lock in.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to throw. It's Swan. Fires to the middle. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Barnes. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down.
Obviously, 3rd downs are so critical because you get an extra chance to wear that defense out. Great job by the offense. Great job by the quarterback completing the pass, getting the 1st down, moving the sticks, fresh set of down, continue to wear on this defense.
The give to the left side. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. It's complete. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45. The Mountaineers have their offense in high gear. Back to throw, it's Swan. Grabbed in the middle, it's Roberts. Oh, he's got some space. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
And the Mountaineers will snap it on 1st and 10. The give to the back. Tackle is made right at the 20-yard line after a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Let's go. They'll go to the ground. Runs through a tackle. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball is at the 17.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
How valuable is a tight end in the red area? Now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
I love it. Find the big fella down in the red area. Big target, works the middle of the field, easier throws. Nice job by this offense, keeping it very simple.
Quarterback keeps it on the sneak. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. Guys, it's James Madison on top as we've come to the end of the quarter. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They'll keep it on the ground looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, App State. The extra point here would tie the game.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
And the extra point was good. And that extra point leaves us deadlocked here in the second. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he's coming out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. James Madison ready to go back on the attack. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. To the air, it's Barnett. Looking to the big tight end. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit.
Well, it was a good throw, it was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
This crowd in Boone, North Carolina, they are showing out on this big third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Rushes on him. Trying to make magic on the scramble. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
And he's really proven to this defense that he's just not a one-trick pony. He can beat you through the air, and now he can do this. Now he can take off and scramble, move the sticks, get us first down for his offense. This defense, they're starting to learn pretty quickly. This guy is a talented joker at quarterback.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking for room, it's Knight. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Kyle. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
And the Dukes are rolling down the field. Looking to throw, it's Barnett. Makes the grab. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You could tell he's throwing over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
The Dukes have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Kyle. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
And the Dukes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll run play action. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
The Dukes come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The marker is at the 35, and they need to get it there to convert 3rd down. To throw, it's Barnett. On the run, still looking. Swings it out to his running back. tackled right at the 43-yard line, and this D didn't let him sniff that first down marker.
And that's why, as a defense, you want to set up third and long situations. You just want to be able to keep the football in front of you. It's okay for that quarterback to hit the running back on that pass. Now you have all those bodies flying to the football, and they're able to make a tackle.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. It's 4th and 8 and never a hesitation. They'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
For those of you watching,
you got to give this quarterback a ton of credit.
I don't know whose bright idea
confidence on that throw. That wasn't just trying to throw to the sticks. That was being aggressive and throwing it down the field. Not a high percentage throw, but he had confidence in his guy to win one-on-one, and they keep the drive alive.
They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. Looking to throw again. Fires to the tight end. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line.
Hey, that's a great job executing the drag route. You just bring the big fella across the formation, wait for him to come open. The quarterback does a good job seeing him, finds him in the hole, hits him. Perfect job.
And get so finishes of the lead.
Dukes didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass, it's Barnett. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. Wants to go up top. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion.
Bend don't break by the defense, right? They've allowed a lot of big plays, but here in the red zone, great job in coverage on that 3rd down. Now, the offense is in an interesting situation.
Splits the uprights right down the middle. And with that, they've taken the lead. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. Plenty of time left in the half here as as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Power football with the run. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Back to pass, it's Swan. Fires to the big fella. Lowers those pads. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
They'll give it to the back. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. There he goes. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
The Mountaineers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Give to the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Mountaineers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Looking to pass, it's Swan. Here's a heat. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
And that's why everybody in college football is trying to recruit athletes like this to play the 4-3 defensive end position. You can find guys that can stop the run at defensive end, but how many are excellent pass rushers? How many have all the tools in their toolbox like this guy does? Not many.
The Mountaineers will punt it away on 4th down. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. Special teams coming through as they pin him back. They'll mark it dead at the 10. So the offense doesn't want to take a chance here. They'll just come out and take a knee and wrap up the half. No surprise. Looks as if they'll be content just to head to the locker room. So that's going to do it here in the first half. Stay tuned for the halftime break. He'll put toe together and get this second half started. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Quick toss. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
Well, this defense knew coming into the game they were going to see the option, and they didn't know exactly how it was going to look specifically. They've seen it a few times early in this game. They've given up some yards, but it looks like they're clamping down on it now, guys, and we know they've got speed. They can go sideline to sideline. Really nice job that time. Getting hats over to the football, getting to the pitch man in the perimeter of the field, and getting him down on the ground.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air. It's Barnett. He's going for the big play. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
And it's nice to be the middle of the field safety. That's my responsibility. I own the middle. If you want to come across the middle, I'm going to hit you. If you want to throw it across the middle, I'm going to do a good job breaking on the football. Unbelievable job. You got to have vision on the quarterback. See it, break it, go get it. Give me that INT.
Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. And points have been hard to come. Turning it on! Touchdown, Appalachian State! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. Quickly to the tight end. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. To the air, it's Barnett. Got a man, it's Kyle. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down.
Yeah, and I love the big tight ends because they got those big catch radius. You can throw it anywhere near them, and they're going to catch it. And break tackles, the big physicality after the run, getting some extra yards when it wasn't there.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. Running to Green. His defense fully aware that he can run. They stop him after a short gain.
And it's a nice job by this defense. I understand. Listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker on the ground.
They'll go to work on 2nd down after doing damage on the ground. Wants to go up top. Quarterback extends the play. Did the work himself. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big 3rd down conversion by this offense.
The Dukes come to the line with a new set of downs. Dropping back, it's Barnett. It's complete. Touchdown, Dukes! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with a 21-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Hands it off. Breaks into the open. Gives him the big stiff arm. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Well, there's the offense trying to take advantage of this running back speed. I like the call. Hand off to the left, to the outside. Put him in space and let him go to work.
And the Mountaineers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again.
Get set, get set.
Gives it to the back on the draw. He's got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Oh, what a great play call. Sneaking the draw. The defense clearly thinking pass, flying up the field. No, sir. A little handoff, a little sneak attack. Great play call.
They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Swan. Out of the backfield, he's open. Delivers the stiff arm. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. I like it, threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's 1st down.
Easy. Go.
Here's the handoff. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Second down, they'll go to the air. It's complete on the right side. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1.
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? We've seen him toting the rock with success. Now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game, too. They are highlighting his versatility here on this drive.
Here we go. Black 24. Black 24. Can.
Trying to bully their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Appalachian State. He has spent a lot of time in that end zone and an absolute assault on the scoreboard.
No doubt about it. And guess what? I get to make a lot of highlights. I can copy and paste all of these touchdowns, show everybody the game I had. And the defense, well, you're just going to have to shake your head because you've been getting dominated.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. And he's not going to take the touchback. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. To the air, it's Barnett. Got his man downfield.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Off play action. Steps away to find some room. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Those play-action passes take a little bit longer to develop, right? Because you still have the fake, and then the quarterback turns his back to the defense, has to reset. You got to protect him a little bit better than that, or the fake's got to be a lot better.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Finds his big tight end. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle.
I give the tight end a lot of credit for holding on to the football. I know he's a big guy, but he just got whacked.
And the Dukes are on the move. Looking for a man. It's Barnett. Working that wide receiver screen. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. Guys, it's Appalachian State holding the lead at the end of the quarter. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the third quarter stats. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. They'll leave it with him. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
I'll tell you, this running back, he is running behind an offensive line that is playing in unison right now, doing a great job communicating pre-snap. They're getting hats on hats in the run game.
The Dukes have it with a 1st and 10. Fires to the big fella. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
The big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. throw, it's Barnett. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down.
Screen pass just not working there. You figure at this point of the game, trailing, you're going to have to be more aggressive and take some shots. You usually run screen passes when you think there's going to be a blitz, but because the defense has the lead, they're just sitting back and playing big zones.
The Appalachians stayed faithful, raising the roof and trying to help the Mountaineers on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
And the Dukes started this drive, backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Quick pass on the fly motion. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football. And you saw guys play with excellent instinct, running downhill and making a tackle.
They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, it's Barnett. Quickly complete. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
You get the completion, and now you set up a manageable 3rd down situation in the red zone. This is a huge down in distance in this game.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the first without scoring. And you want to know what impact home field advantage can have? There it is. The offense will walk it back. And if you didn't know this was a big play, the crowd is telling you, a huge 3rd down. They want to run this quarterback. Touchdown, James Madison! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
How nice is it to know, man, late in the ball game when I need it, I can keep the football on the ground, not get super complicated, pound the rock, get in the end zone, and take the lead.
And he puts it down the middle, and the lead is 3 here in the final period. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back looking for help. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The Mountaineers can really attack on this 2nd and short. They feed him again. He breaks a tackle. They get him on the ground at the 36 after a pickup of 5.
I love the play call running the football here in the 4th quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff personally.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
And the Mountaineers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Wide receiver going in motion. Back to throw, it's Swan. Fires to the right. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
All right, that's a good result for the defense. We knew coming into this year they wanted to really improve their pass defense and their secondary and coverage. Nice job there.
What a big play this one could be. Tight game, getting late, 3rd and long coming up. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He turns that loose down the right side.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
It's a 1-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Complete out of the backfield. They'll stop him short. Just what they needed as they get the ball back for their offense.
And listen, obviously, you know, at this area of the field, it's a question, it's a debate whether or not you go for that on 4th down. At the end of the day, though, I think this coach believes in his own playmakers, and he's got guys on offense that he feels can make a play in that type of situation, and he's got confidence in him. That time they weren't able to come up with it. Be curious to see what this guy does if they're in a similar situation.
Oh, he's got some space. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening.
And this offense, you can tell, just still feeling confident. Like, they have the lead. It's the 4th quarter. 1st down, that's not a running play. That's a passing play. They're really in a rhythm, feeling good about themselves.
They've got it inside the 30 at the 28. 1st down. DB's right up on the receivers. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Dukes.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10.
Welcome to the show, everybody. It's my boys. We're going to go down today.
Just like that.
What?
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Looking for blockers. Really
just didn't get those bang bang plays today.
To get down there and make the stop at the 19.
It's 17 minutes of clock.
So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Leaves it with the running back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. Looking for a man, it's Swan. Shows him the stiff arm. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. And this guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size.
And the offense gets the ball out pretty quick. But, man, if you're going to do that, that's fine. But we got to get the 1st down, or we got to get out of bounds so we can stop the clock. This offense, they've got to execute a little bit tighter down the stretch of this close football game.
The Mountaineers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Going to try to pop one on the screen. There he goes. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31 and a big pickup on that one.
That is a Herculean effort. He caught the ball in the middle of the field and somehow was able to use his speed and his vision and awareness and still get out of bounds to stop the clock.
He might want another play. He wants to throw it again. Finds the tight end. Out of bounds right at the 20-yard line. Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score.
Well, this offense has a ton of work left ahead of them here in this 2-minute situation late in the game. But the drive off to a good start. You get the 1st down, you get out of bounds, you're working the perimeter of the field. That is exactly what you want to do.
Looking to throw on 1st down. And they're not on the same page there.
Well, they're not able to hook up on that throw, but they need to score now. At this juncture of the game, this late in the game, they need a touchdown, they need an onside kick recovered, and they need to score again if they're going to win. The sense of urgency is just off the charts.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
And you just got to know the situation of the game, obviously. After that incompletion now setting up 3rd down, you've still got timeouts. You can attack the middle of the field. It's all out there for you. There's no need to panic. Because of those timeouts, you still have an eternity to get back in this game.
They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Scanning the field, it's Swan. Shoots it to the left. He caught it. Give him 6 and give them a chance with the late touchdown still alive in this one.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
And with the extra point, they draw closer. It's 31-28. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they finish things off with a 21-yard touchdown pass. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. And they'll take a knee. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
And there's nothing better than victory formation on another person's field when it's really quiet. They've been loud, screaming all game, and now you know and they know this one's over, and there's nothing they can do about it.
This one was a lot like a tennis match, back and forth, up and down, and they just couldn't quite score enough and get
What's good, everybody, man?
Defenses have changed,
Rock
right? It's not
the
about
ball.
limiting to low points anymore, but you got to find ways to create
JMU
and get that ball back to your
takes on
offense.
lead of the
Defense
East.
just needed to create a few more opportunities.
I think it just came down to individual effort on the defensive side of the football for this team. Somebody needs to step up in big moments in big games and make the play to win. We didn't see it happen today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports
I'm
College
looking at
Football.
JMU's schedule the rest of the way. You know, we should have handled business, but I mean, when you look at the stat line right here, 17 minutes with the ball, and they win by 3. Like, come on. But this is the issue that I've had all season. So like the games, like let me go back to my schedule here. Hold on, let me see. So it looks like JMU after us, they got Delaware, Coastal, and Marshall. Wait. Coastal and Marshall. That's it. So those are the 2 games where maybe some shit can happen, but you know, Apps still got to handle their own fucking business. You know what I'm saying? But let me get back to my schedule here. But this is the biggest thing that's been my issue this season is, you know, knowing that I have tough games, right? Knowing that I have a top game coming up, and instead of being patient, starting my day off, get some scrims in, and just be one with the sticks. I always jump head first in it and be like, you know, fuck it. You know, I play this game enough. I know my team well enough. Like, let's just flat out get after it. And it doesn't happen. Most of the guys that I do play against in scrims, they already know. Like, if I'm in the scrim chat and we game it, bro, we game it for hours. So that's hours on the sticks. You know, knowing what his stick's gonna work, what his stick won't work. How to read this play, how to read that. Like, it's just a you know, kind of get warmed up to the game. And so games like this one today, woke up, played. Games like Arkansas, woke up, played. Games like Southern Miss, woke up, played. Penn State even was a game where I just came in like from maybe even a basketball game, pick up the sticks, played. And then so that's, you know, 5 losses this season, and I'll be the first one to tell you all 5 of those losses outside of Cleat Freak and Louisiana Tech, like, I just wasn't warned. Like, I played like 4 or 5 games yesterday, and I think the only one I lost yesterday was against Navy and my dude Dollar, because we always playing some public games. We always game. But even he'll probably be in my comments, or probably in my DMs talking about, dude, are you kidding me? I can hear Dollar's mouth right now. Are you fucking kidding me? You lost today? Oh, I can hear it. I can hear it. He might go on a I'm not scrimming you for a month type punishment. Because, man, we played a lot of games. And I know my team inside and out. And this is one of them losses where it's like, yeah, you know, JMU's a good team. You know, Lizzie's a great owner, but I know what the hell I'm doing with this squad. And to just only score 28 points in a game, yeah, I need my ass worked today. Because this is one of them games where we should have won. And we bullshitted around. And we came in and we didn't play App State ball. And then who got that and get that because I had to fix my back on something. Jeff Herbert, 83. Yeah, I was he was like, man, hopefully you can get away and get a Power 4 school. Man, I know there's a lot of Power 4 schools that have, really, really good quarterbacks. But I don't know what it is about this cat right here. AJ Swan. I need somebody to tell me, is there another AJ Swan type quarterback out there in the Power 4? And then when we talking Power 4, do we have two backs? And this one right here, he needs his ass whipped. Third fumble of the season. Y'all. Just 3. That's all I got on the season. It's 3. And I run the ball. Third fumble of the season, and the third fumble comes from this dude right here. And he's supposed to be the starter. Like he was initially last season. He had a higher rating than Bradysenior. So some shit must have happened in App's real season. Because Bradysenior went ahead and got the nod. and got the higher boost. But do any Power 4 schools got backs that run and break tackles like these two? I don't know about that. Yeah, like this rushing line right here, that's a problem. 19 rushes? 19? Yeah, nah, bruh. Nope. And then we're not even going to talk about passing. I mean, passing is just a complementary aspect of the game for the run. Like, run with it'll open up the pass. Run horrible, and you won't be able to get the pass going. And voila, that's where we're going today. And then the defense, no comment, bro. We just didn't make plays today. No hissing fumble attempts, no forced fumbles, no tips, no nothing. This dude was just down here straight throwing dimes all game long. This dude was 24 for 28, 240. Man, we need our asses whipped. We have played some really, really good teams on the road and at home. We played some really, really, and those owners, if they was to see these stats right now, they'd be like, dude, are you kidding me? Again, not trying to take no shots at Glizzy because he got the win, he got the dub. But for those of you that scrimmage against me on a day-to-day basis, if y'all looking at these stats right now, you're probably looking at like, yeah, bro, Brady, you just gonna need to go ahead and sign up and quit and let somebody else take over and you step down. Because this type of effort right here is god-awful. God-awful. Yeah. And what's crazy is that might be the turning point in the game. That fumble early in the game might be the turning point. Because that fumble early in the game is the only touchdown that was scored in the first. Yeah. But it is what it is. It's all good. And I know the boys in Game Day. I know the boys in all the outlier shows. I know they finna light my ass up. I know they finna light me. I know. Oh man, I know they finna. But before you do, understand. App's 5 losses is all ego driven. It's not truly prepared for the moment. Like, ooh, I know my team, I got this. Yeah, no, motherfucker, you ain't played the game all damn day. That's what it is. But hey, I love to take my roasting session. So anytime any one of y'all want me to come on the show, I'll let you know. Until next time, peace, love, and motherfucking empty.